Hey guys, just thought I'd give you a track update of where the scenic track is up to. I've just done a bit more work on the grandstand and pit area. It's all lit up now, a few LEDs here and there. Just finished off this corner section of the tunnel. Well, not finished off, but a good start to it. So I still have to put a lot of grasses and trees and all the rest of it. But yeah, that's just been completed. Yeah, so I've still got, this corner here to do yet. All around the edges there. It's all going to be boxed in, as you see there, and then I'll paint all that up. Got a bit of an access panel here for the tunnel. Well, if there's a crash in there, it's all good. Here it comes out. And I've just actually converted that slotted car to Carrera as well. Really cool car. So it's got the, you can see the little sensor there poking out. So you just got to drill a hole there just to get that down so you can change lanes and stuff. But yeah, it's coming along. So hopefully, yeah, a bit more to come. Dunlop bridge here is it's not fixed yet, not sure where I'm going to put it, but definitely want to incorporate it. And still have to pour water, the water effect resin into the pond there. A bit of a closer look. Put a little traffic light in there as well. It can actually be switched. There's a little switch here. You got red, amber, and green. Some blue LEDs in the tunnel exit, and red LEDs in the tunnel entry. Oh, it's come off there. Cheers, guys.
From Carrera Slot Cars, and we have a demonstration track here at Toy Fair with Carrera 132 digital slot car racing on it. These are 1/32 scale cars. They race around on a 2-lane track. It's digital racing, so the cars can run nose to tail around the track. They can pass each other. They can refuel in the pit lane. They're real models of real cars. Everything is a scale accurate car, and the scale speed on the cars is over 300 miles an hour. These cars are set to the autonomous setting, so they race around by themselves automatically, so you can just sit and watch the cars, but it's more fun. You can actually race against the cars if you would like as well. And of course you can drive a car. When you set the fuel settings or the speed settings on each car, you can set them in 10% power increments, all the way up to 100% power. Then they go about 13 miles an hour. As I said, the scale speed being about 300 miles an hour. This is the control unit. The control units are a power base piece that everything plugs into. Here we have the wireless controllers connector. That connects the wireless 2.4 gig controllers we have to the system, so you can be anywhere within 50 meters of the track and race cars wirelessly. We also have wired controllers set up here as well. So if we here at the show, we demonstrate all of our products. So we have the wired and wireless controllers, and right next to it we have the Bluetooth dongle. We have an app that connects via Bluetooth, where you can get all of your race information, your best lap time, your last lap time, your position to the leader, total race duration, and timing out to a 100,000th of a second. That panel, that's how you can set the speed of each car individually, the braking intensity of each car individually, and the gas tank size individually as well. Here you have the different fuel modes: fuel on mode and real fuel mode. In real fuel mode, a car with a full tank of gas doesn't accelerate quite as well, doesn't brake quite as well, doesn't have quite as high a top speed. And as the fuel load goes down, the virtual fuel load goes down, the car gets slightly faster, brakes slightly better, and has a slightly higher top speed. There's also a pace car function, where you have a pace car sitting in the pit lane. When you want to call the pace car out, you push the pace car button right here. The pace car will go around the track until you recall it by pushing the pace car button again. The idea being that if there's an accident, or if you just want to slow the race down a little bit, push the pace car button and the drivers have to fall in behind the pace car. This is a driver's display. The driver's display shows you a number of pieces of information. It shows you which the car you're driving, 1 dot, 2 dot, that means the different cars, all the way up to 6. The display on the top is for as a proportional tachometer representation or a fuel gauge. Below it are the lights for up to 10 pit stops, and it'll also show you the position of your car in the race, 1 through 6. The start light here, when you turn the system on, you push the start button once, you get all the lights lit. That tells everybody that the race is going to begin. You then push it again and it'll start to count down the lights. Once the lights go fully out, then the race begins, and that's when timing and scoring starts. You can race a car against these the autonomous settings on the car, so you can have up to 6 driven cars on the system at one time, plus about 2 autonomous cars, so you'd have somebody to race against. If you happen to be by yourself, you could put a number of autonomous cars on and kind of weave your way in and outside of traffic. Yeah, 6 driven cars on the system at one time, regardless of the number of lanes. To change lanes, there's a red button on the front of the controller. You hold that button in and the car will go through the lane change. The autonomous cars, like you see here, randomly change lanes. There it just changed lane, as if almost on cue. And so the autonomous cars, they do that randomly. It's not a preset thing. It doesn't do it every time, although it does seem to be doing it every time.
Nice. It just knows that we're talking about it. That's
Yeah, exactly.
really autonomous right there.
Truly autonomous, yes.
It's alive, actually.
Yeah, exactly. You can choose to change lanes or not change lanes at any lane change, any point in the track that has a lane change, so you can pass somebody if you're able to. So this is a position tower. At the top, it's displaying the laps of the leader. Underneath, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6. That's the positions of the cars that are on the track at the moment. Currently, we only have 1 car set up to race, and it's racing ID number 7. ID number 7 in the system is the autonomous car ID, and the car has done 17 laps, as you can see.
Nice.
Now 18. Carrera is the exclusive Ferrari licensee worldwide for slot cars. We also make a number of other cars. We make Porsches. We're going to make a Lamborghini this year. We make VWs. We make BMWs. The Mustang here, the 57 Chevy, the Chevy Monza, the Chevy Camaro, the Chevy Stingray, and the Pontiac Trans Am. These are all newer molds for us because of our new GM license. You can check out all the Carrera products at carrera-toys.com/US. Okay, this is Dave Kennedy from Carrera, talking to you from Toy Fair, New York City. Talking today with the guys from sugarcane.com. And back to you, Billy.